beautification initiative in her HOA charter, expanding their visual regulation perimeter. Fancy talk for, "I saw your ranch from my drone and now I hate it." I didn't respond to the notice. Didn't even take it down. Just duct-taped a note underneath. File under G for garbage. That was Tuesday. By Thursday, her so-called compliance team showed up. 4 of them. 2 teenagers in khakis and bike helmets. An older man wearing what I can only describe as ex-small cop energy. And a skinny guy who looked like he'd lost a bet. They marched up my path like they were on a sweat mission. One held a measuring tape. Another carried a clipboard. They stopped dead in their tracks when I walked out of the barn, wiping grease off my hands with a rag. Now I'm not what you'd call a small man. And after 20 years in the army and another 10 on this land, I don't exactly move with a showy welcome committee vibes. I was wearing my usual camo pants, a sleeveless flannel, and a look that said, "I wrestled a coyote before breakfast." But what really froze them wasn't me. It was Clyde. Clyde is a 1,200 pounds bison with attitude issues and abandonment trauma. He was standing behind me, chewing lazily on the corner of an old porch cushion and giving the squad a look like, "Try me." The clipboard guy opened his mouth, probably to start reading from some script, but all that came out was, "Sir, good morning. Did you bring donuts?" I asked. He blinked. No, sir." "Then I'd suggest you turn around and go back to wherever you came from." To their credit, they hesitated for almost 2 full seconds before turning as one and power walking back to their hybrid SUV. One of the teens dropped the measuring tape and didn't bother to pick it up. Clyde snorted once, then went back to his cushion. I gave him a piece of apple for his bravery. Later that evening, I built a scarecrow at the edge of my driveway. Gave it a blonde wig, a plastic clipboard, and a sash that said Queen of Covenants. For the face, I printed out Karen's photo from the HOA website and laminated it. Figured she'd appreciate the touch. The next morning, I woke up to a loud whoosh above the barn. Drone, sleek, black, hovering like a wasp. I waved. It zipped upward and back toward Bloomfield. I knew then she was escalating. That's when I poured a second cup of coffee, grabbed my binoculars, and waited on the porch. It didn't take long. Less than an hour later, I saw her crouched behind a cactus like a deer in headlights. Her entire body wrapped in desert camouflage gear that probably cost more than my truck. She had binoculars in one hand, a walkie-talkie in the other, and a hat that read, Commander-in-Chief. I didn't make that up. She bought it. Wore it with pride. I almost choked on my coffee, laughing. I didn't go over there. Didn't need to. She saw me watching. She stood up, dusted herself off, and marched back to her Prius, flinging cactus thorns as she went. I waved. She didn't wave back. That evening, she posted a 900-word Facebook update titled Community Under Siege. My battle for HOA sovereignty. She claimed my window caused psychological disruption. My goat was aggressive toward birds and my lawn decorations violated scenic continuity. The goat, by the way, is named Todd. He once chased a turkey into a wedding. It was hilarious. I wasn't worried yet, but I knew Karen wasn't done. People like her don't back down. They escalate. They plot. They reprint the rulebook and add clauses in